I'm sure you must have heard of someone, seen someone, or even tried yourself to rank your website on the first page of Google. But for so many people, it was not the blissful experience. So at the end of this video, I'm going to be giving you a complete checklist that will set you on your way to the first page of Google. My name is Onove Emmanuel from Creatify, and at Creatify, we basically help you get more clients for your business. Now in this video, we're going to be looking at 5 things search engines consider when ranking sites or articles on the first page of their search engine. So if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to smash the notification bell so you get updated and drop amazing content like this. So back to the 5 things search engines consider before ranking a website or an article number 1 on Google. First thing first, content. Shocking, right? It will amaze you to know that search engines consider content the most important thing or of topmost priority, because what's the use of a search engine if users can actually get the result they are looking for? So what search engine does is it makes sure that each user gets the adequate information for their searches. That's why I see Google will never rate an article on the first page of Google if it doesn't have up to 1,900 or 2,200 words, because they believe the more you write, the more you have actually explained about the thing that the user is looking for. So they take content as topmost priority. So if you want your blog or your website or your articles to actually rank number 1 on Google, your major focus should be the content. Try to use images, videos, write a lot, make it interesting and captivating, and at the end, informative. The second thing is backlinks. Now, if you want to win an election as the president of your country, or the governor of your state, or the local government chairman of your area council, what do you need? You actually need votes. Now, Google take notes of people who are referring to you. That's what I mean by backlinking. People who are linking to your website from their own website. So it's like a voting it's like a voting ballot, like it's like an election. So Google takes note of the number of people that are actually referring to you for a particular information. So whenever anybody searches for that information, knowing that a lot of people are referring to you, it means your content is valuable. They're actually voting you. So you can actually use backlinks to increase your ranking on Google. You can focus on using backlinks most especially to increase your ranking on Google. It works very, very, very well. After Google has considered your content level is very fine, they will look at people that are actually interested in your articles. That's people that believe that your article can solve their problem. And the interesting thing about this is people pay for backlinks. Like, you can actually pay websites that have a lot of audience to actually vote to your site, or rather refer their users to your site for a particular information. So Google takes note of this and actually helps it, uses it as an algorithm to build or to take your website from wherever it was to the first page. The third thing search engines observe is the uptime. Now, what do we mean by uptime? This is the frequency or the rate at which your site goes up and off, or comes on and off, or up and down, in the sense that today your site is down, tomorrow it is up. Today it is working, tomorrow it is not. Google takes note of uptime because they don't want to refer people to sites that are not consistently online. So Google makes sure that whatever site they are sending their users to is always up. So they'll check your uptime rates, like how frequent are you? How frequent do you go on maintenance? How frequent do you subscribe? Me, I personally recommend Bluehost. You can click the link in the description below if you're not a member of Bluehost, or if your site is not hosted on Bluehost, because Bluehost offers stability. Like, before they go on maintenance, they email you and stuff like that. What you have to make sure of is your site should have a very good uptime rating, like 90% at least. Maybe in a year it goes on maintenance like twice. That will be very great. It will actually help Google to see that, okay, you are consistently up and they can always rely on you whenever they want to send people to you. So make sure that your site has a very good uptime rating by putting it in a very good host. Like I said earlier, Bluehost. There's a link in the description below. You can move your site there in a jiffy. Number 4 is traffic. Now, this is the simple rule. In all you do, make sure you're increasing the number of visitors on your site. Google doesn't care whether you have backlinks or content. Make sure you are increasing the number of visitors on your site. How? By running adverts, by doing a lot of things, but make sure that the number of people coming to your site is increasing. That will clearly show Google that your site is valuable, because if it's not, people won't be visiting it. So make sure that the number of people visiting your site, that's the traffic coming to your site, is enormous. In short, let it be huge. Make sure you are dragging people to your website. Make sure people are visiting it often. Make sure they are spending time on it. Make sure they are enjoying the experience. So if you can actually create a website or create a blog or an article that helps people get optimum experience and drags a lot of people there, or drag a lot of people there rather, you get to come up the first page of Google. The last but not the least point is speed. That's point number 5, speed. Make sure your site is super fast and accessible. Google cares about the comfort and the experience of your users, like I said earlier. Make sure your site is very fast. The load time is not slow. It's not sluggish. Not like when I click your site, www.yoursite.com, and it's taking me like 2 hours to load just because you have a lot of images down on the site that you're not using, or you've not cleared your cache. You can also try web pages to actually know how fast your site actually loads. You will be surprised that some sites takes like 10 minutes to load. It happens because they have a lot of unnecessary information that their users don't necessarily need or don't even see. So make sure that your site has a very good speed rating. If possible, the moment they click on your website address, poof, they are all in. Now for the bonus point I didn't promise you at the beginning, this is for people who actually stay to the end. Make sure that whatever article or video or content you're making is related to a keyword that people actually search a lot. Now you can check a lot of websites like SEMrush to actually see keywords that people actually search for very often. So you can create your content along that line that has already set you to the first page of Google, because since many people search for this information, when they search for it, your website is going to come up, and when they start visiting it, it increases your referral and the rest, and before you know it, you're number 1 on Google. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do so to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to smash the notification bell so you get updated when we drop amazing content like this. Like I said, this is Quetify, and basically what we do is help you get more clients. So if you want to know how we can actually help you do that, you can click the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember to stay safe.